Ladies and gentlemen, good day, good afternoon, good evening for some of you, depending on your time zone. My name is Thomas, and I'm happy to welcome everyone to our weekly online trading session. Today is probably going to be one of the last trading sessions of this year. I think we should have a trading session on Thursday as well, the 30th of December. So that will be like the very last trading session of this year. Nevertheless, well, that's that's future. But now let's talk about the present. So in present, today, right now, we're gonna be talking about mono markets in general, and today's topic will be a strategy which is a well-known friend of many of you, and this strategy is called confrontation. Kind of, it's not very difficult to understand, not difficult to comprehend, and yet it's very effective. Works just works well, works fine. Provides an excellent number of profitable trades. So the win rate in this trading strategy is quite good, and yeah, it's simple to use, and things like that. Anyways, before we move on to this topic, I want to tell you a little bit. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but there was some news yesterday, and this news was about the so-called Santa Claus rally. And this is basically the rally on the financial markets that usually happens. So it happens on statistics since 1950, the last week of December. So 4 out of 5 years, like 4 Decembers out of 5 Decembers, we have growth in these final days of the year, and usually it is continued to the second, third, or fourth of January, depending on the first weekend. So if the first weekend falls on the first and the second of the next year's January, then we're gonna have this Santa Claus rally normally until the fourth, inclusively. But yeah, I opened this position. My current P&L equals to almost $300 here. Wonderful result, nice result. Almost no risk at all. Had a very short stop loss, and then I moved it a little bit here. So since it still is like 330% down, and the potential is well, in my opinion, the price can go all the way up to 5,000. Okay, but that's markets. I don't know. You never know how far the price will go. What you need to keep in mind is, you just need to keep in mind that if it's a good trade in regards to stop loss to take profit ratio, if it's a good ratio, then normally I would say all other things considered, it's a nice trade. If you manage to maintain a ratio of 1/3, so one stop loss one take profit equals to 3 stop losses, so that with one profitable trade you can cover up the losses of 3 losing trades, and then you can pretty much make some money on top of it. So so with this, even say you make only 25% trades are winning trades, and you let your profits grow. You don't close them preliminary. You just let the profits boost. You just let the profits thrive. You don't close it once you have, like, say, $50 in profit. Provided this, you can make money. You can be profitable even when you have 25% winning trades. So only 1 out of 4 trades has got to be a winning trade. Anyways, now let us move to the topic of today's trading session, and this topic is gonna be confrontation strategy. It is one of the advanced trading strategies. So I go ahead here, I press enable. You can always watch a short tutorial on this strategy, for this strategy. Yep, and then you can trade. All right, so this strategy is comprised of 3 indicators, which are bear's power, bull's power, and the last indicator is called the parabolic SAR. So in this strategy, I would say that the bear's power indicator and the bull's power are just the 2 sides of the same coin. So basically, Dr. Alexander Elder was looking at charts some time ago, a few decades back, and he noticed that so he applied the EMA with different periods, and in particular the 13 EMA, and he noticed that if the current price is, if the highest price, I would say, yeah, it's the highest price of the candlestick, of each candlestick is above the 13 EMA, that means something. That means that we have a bullish trend, and when the lowest part of this candlestick is like under, then it means it's bearish trend. So basically you get these values, the value of the bearish power graph and subgraph or histogram, by subtracting the highest value from the 13 EMA. Okay, let me just go in a little bit into theory, but hey, why not? 13 EMA, and now it becomes obvious that, for example, here, yeah, see, Bull's power, we take the highest point of this candlestick, and it's slightly above the 13 EMA, and that's why it's a little bit above. So same goes here with Bull's power, and yeah, and Bear's power, we take this difference. So we from this price we subtract this price, this quote, and we get this result. And with Bull's power, we take this price, the highest mark of this candlestick, and we subtract the value of the 13 EMA, and we get what we get. So X is X. Happy New Year to all of you. Yeah, Happy New Year. The new year is the front doors already. How to manage money with trade? All right, there are multiple ways to do it. I would say there are three main ways. Method number one is to always trade with the same amount of money. Method number two is to use the so-called martingale principle, or the loss, we call it the loss compensation system. When in case you have a losing trade, you multiply the next trade by, okay, you've got to multiply it by 2.2 normally, or at least double it, and then you will get back your profits. But of course, be aware that this amount that you need to invest in a trade grows rapidly. So, and yeah, it can exceed $5,000. So you've got to be very sure in your trading system. So if you have 50-50 ratio, so one profitable trade, one losing trade, then you can easily go ahead and use that method of trading, that method of money management. If not, then I don't know, maybe work on your winning ratio. And the last method is when you have, say, $20, and then if it's a winning trade, you reinvest all of the profits or partially reinvest, and then say for the next trade you open for $30, it's once again a profitable trade. You go up to $50, etc. And once you have a losing trade, you have to go back to square one. You have to start with your initial investment amount. All right, today I will mostly be trading with the fixed amount of per trade, and here we go. Let me go ahead and open my first trade. All right, let this be a trade on the Euro AUD. Okay, I'm gonna remove the 13 EMA so it doesn't distract me. Okay, maybe not. Still, it's a good trade, more or less. Okay, let me find the perfect one. Maybe I was a little bit too fast when opening that. Okay, now, yes, a trade on Bitcoin upwards. The duration is 3 minutes. So the duration is by empirical method. I found out that 3-minute trades work best for me, and since then I've been mostly trading with 3-minute trades when I analyze the charts on 1-minute time frame. So if it is a 1-minute time frame, then I would normally use the duration of my trades, which equals to 3 minutes. So next thing is basically the value of the bear's power, and the bear's power was above, so it just recently it went under the midline, and okay, so now it's way above this line, and the bull's power is also above the midline, and the parabolic SAR, the final confirmation, I I get from the parabolic SAR. It is under the chart, so we can open trade upwards. Okay, when I cancel this trade, I don't know, don't like it anymore. Okay, I was a little bit too fast when opening this trade. Now, let me find some trade. Yes, a trade on gold would be a perfect illustration of how to trade with this trading strategy. So first of all, we have both the bear's power indicator and the bull's power oscillator. They both point in the upwards direction. So the histograms are above the midline, are above the zero lines, and the parabolic SAR is also under the chart. So it supports, it basically supports this like further price movement. Okay, so all the three conditions are there, all the three necessary conditions are there, so we can open trade upwards. So how about the Euro USD? All right, I don't see a trade here because we have a controversial situation when the value of the bear's power is under the zero line and the value of the bull's power is above. So it's a controversial signal. You don't want to, it's a contradicting signal. So you don't really want to open trades with contradicting signals. You only want to open trades when you're like say 100% sure, or when all the signals point in one direction. So you don't want to open any trades when there are any sort of contradiction. So probably my first trade in the downwards direction. So I finally found it, commodity composite index. And yeah, as you can see, we have this downwards push from the sellers, and the values of the bear's power and the bull's power are under the midline. Nice. That's it. So we don't really need anything else. Yeah, that was a smart decision to cancel this trade. I definitely wasn't, I had this gut feeling that this trade, so yeah, intuition told me that, yeah, I'd rather cancel this trade and save, well, I saved half of my, so wow, GBP, what happened to this chart? Like, why is it so choppy? Okay, let's open a trade downwards. So we have the bear's power, the bull's power, plus the final confirmation from the parabolic SAR indicators. They all point in the same direction, which is the downwards direction. So what is next? Okay, gold. I think I can open another trade in the upwards direction even before the current one ends. And I would say that's kind of like the feature of our trading strategies, because with a trending strategy, you don't have to wait until the end of your current trade, because basically you can have multiple trades simultaneously. So it doesn't have to be like an oscillator trading strategies or counter trend trading strategies. That's where you normally have one trade per signal. So it's one signal, and you just can like open it, and then you go ahead and scan the assets for the next signal. So here you can actually have multiple trades. So you don't really have to wait for until the end of this current trade. So yeah, works like that. Okay, so that's gonna be a very interesting closure on this. This asset, I thought of canceling it, but that's still the price was very close to a winning area. That's why I didn't cancel it. So commodity, nice. CCI, the same abbreviation as the CCI indicator. All right, a few questions. Do I give live trading every day? No, it's not every day. It doesn't happen every day. I give live trades 2 times per week. So it's every Tuesday and Thursday, same time of the day. It's like same as today. Yeah. Okay, Gbp Jpy, the pound against the Japanese yen. So let us go ahead and open a trade in the downwards direction. Right, Asia Composite Index. Yes, let's open a trade in the downwards direction. Wow, what happened to my trade on gold? It was in the... Am I gonna be lucky or not? All right, so... Yeah, so unfortunately it closed with a very slight difference. So it was like for 2.5 minutes it was in the positive area. Now in the last 15 seconds it went in the negative area, but that's market. What you're gonna do? So I have 3 losing trades and 4 winning trades so far. So 1 trade I canceled. That was a smart decision to do. That was the right decision to do, I would say. So what else can I trade now? Okay, let's go ahead and trade the Euro AUD. So the Euro against the Australia dollar. And yeah, let's try the Euro CAD. So the Euro against the Canadian dollar. Yeah, I don't really like, I kind of don't like the price where I opened the trade. I should have opened it a little bit before, closer to this level of resistance, which now should turn into a level of support. Nevertheless, nice. Gold. Okay. Gonna go ahead and try one more trade on gold because the conditions, the signal is there, so why not? Gonna trade Gbp Usd. And let's try AUD. Wow. So I opened it and immediately 1 second after it just surges, just jumped by 10 pips. Wow. That was awesome. Wow, 80% of tournament tasks done. So, oh guys, by the way, right after the end of my webinar at 4 p.m. GMT plus 3, so in 35 minutes, we have another webinar today, and we're gonna have the final prize draw for those who took part in the Christmas event, in the Christmas quest, and we have the main prize, $30,000 today, and we are going to find out the winner of this prize, the lucky winner. So nice. What are the final prizes? Let me find out again. Yeah, so drawing starts in 20 minutes. Well, in fact, it starts in more or less, I think, yeah, it should start in like 35 minutes, not 20 minutes. I don't know why it says 20 minutes. Maybe it's approximate number. I don't know. But I think it should start right after the end of this webinar. Okay, so with the Euro AUD against the Euro CAD, so I kind of hedged my trades, so I didn't lose much here. I will only lose, seems like $3.25, because these 2 assets are in correlation, but they are in direct correlation. So see, this one goes up, makes a pullback, and the previous one, the euro CAD, was like, yeah, so went down. So gold, now this will be interesting how this trade closes on gold. I don't know. Seems that gold is not the best asset for today. It kind of has way too many reversals, so I don't like assets that, you know, like almost there, I almost win, and then all of a sudden it just reverses and just drops. So no more trades on gold for today. So how many I've had? Well, at least my first trade on gold was a profitable one, and only then, yeah, it kind of closed with a loss. All right, so I have just one more active trade, which is the Aud USD, which is gonna be a profitable trade. Nice, closing with a profit. And now my search for some new trades begins. So Gbp Jpy, a very similar situation. So we have the parabolic SAR dots above the chart. We have the bears power and bulls power under the midlines, under the midlines, under the zero lines. Sorry, I'm muttering, stuttering. So yeah, no, let's try Bitcoin now. Seems the signal is there, so let's not, let's try not and guess. Let's trade what we see. So if I see a setup, so why not trade this setup? So let's try not to anticipate anything. Let's just open trades. So yeah, the signal is there, so let's not try and guess whether it will go up or down, whether it will close with a profit or loss. Let's just open trades in the according direction. So now we are very close to the 15:30 time, which is the time when the US markets open for trading, and this will be a very, very volatile time. So I'd rather not open any more trades before. Okay, so let me cancel this trade. It's not gonna be, there is no way I can save this trade. It just like reversed, skyrocketed. On Gbp Usd, I think I still have chances of winning due to the nature of this asset. Just kind of goes up and goes down very fast. Maybe some dramatic news are coming from England. I don't know, guys. So Spanish, please. Well, we don't really have any webinars in Spanish, unfortunately, but we do have financial analysts, a few financial analysts in our company who speak in Spanish, and they are native speakers. And if you trade on expert level or advanced level, then you can go ahead and request a consultation with them. These guys are very, very experienced. They love financial markets. I'm not exaggerating anything. They love what they do, and they can really share some useful knowledge with you. So I would definitely give it a try. So Gbp USD, 1 minute to go. Are we gonna drop? No, we're not gonna drop. So it's quite a slow opening here in the US markets. So the markets, I would say, they are full of optimism, and that's why every day the markets, they just move higher and higher and higher. And yeah, just look at oil. It's now back to 70 or to almost $80 per barrel. Wow, isn't that fantastic? Okay, so let me go ahead and open one more trade on Bitcoin. All right, so no price reversal today. Okay, guys, I think I want to open maybe one or two more trades now. since I don't know what's gonna be, how volatile the markets will be. The Euro USD, wow, wow, look at this level. We just can like, I don't know, we are looking at the breakout, I think. So this level of resistance is just wow. It's just wow. Like, have no other words to say. It's like it's just really goes up. Could you show some of big amount trades or long trade? Well, long-term trades, yes. I showed one in the beginning of the webinar. It is on S&P 500, so I bought it here. The idea was simple yet effective. It's the Santa Claus rally. Very simple. Out cut. Okay, so with this trade, yeah, I should have definitely closed it already before. I don't know, just kind of took a long time, and I don't know, I wanted it to drop somewhere here. That's why I didn't close it. The Euro USD still holding, still hoping that the price will go down, and so this is my level of support. And Gbp Usd, yeah, the correct trade in the upwards direction. So guys, sometimes I open trades, I trade, I would say like long term. So I don't really call these long trades, because long trades usually refer to uptrends. So I call them long term trades or mid term trades. Yeah, I cannot really call these my trades like long term trades, because in my opinion, long term is when you really like buy and hold, right? So it's more or less buy and hold trading. So just drops and drops, keeps dropping. All right, guys, why don't we just stop here? I think, how many trades have I opened so far? So I opened, okay, so let me calculate my trades here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losing trades, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 winning trades. So I have 10 out of 17. So let's see, 10 out of 17, that's 58% winning trades. So with fixed amount of trades, I managed to make a profit of, so in the beginning I had $17,236, so that is $53 in profits. So as you can see, this strategy works. And but okay, in order to see whether this strategy is for you or not, my suggestion would be some piece of advice that I can give you is to actually open your trades for the duration. Okay, so open 100 trades with this strategy. Open at least 50 trades with this strategy, and if after these 50 trades you will be in profits, then this strategy is yours, or at least you manage to turn this strategy into a profitable one. So most of the strategies, they need some minor adjustments and a little bit of intuition involved. So market intuition, I call this. So show us your risk-free trades. Yes, here are my risk-free trades. You can make a screenshot if you want. I don't mind. So yeah, there are number of ways how we can make risk-free trades. Well, I would say probably Yeah, you can win risk-free trades in our tournament, in our quests, in some of them, and of course in your traders way. So when you factor notification, okay, when you trade on expert status, yes, it shows how many trades I won. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for your attention. I hope to see you on Thursday. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a trading session. We're still gonna have a trading session. Yes, right before the new year, one day before the new year. So why not? And in 25 minutes, our next webinar begins, and there will be a prize draw there. So yeah, if you took part in the quest, in the Christmas quest, then why not? Why don't? Yeah, I think it will be fun to watch, and maybe you can win the main prize. I don't know. It seems very interesting. Well, thank you very much for your attention, and I will see you very, very soon. Thomas signing out.